and welcome back to the second part of this tutorial. Okay, let's finish up work with the design, then we can start work with the programming part of it. So I'm going to exit out. Now let's select these three text boxes, and inside the text I'm going to enter 0.00, press enter. Very good, so that's taken care of. Now let's come in here. You see this combo box. I'm going to look for the item inside the properties. Item. There we go. Items. Click in there. See the top of it, that's going to be 0. That's 1. That's 2. Those are the index. So I'm going to start with 1. So that's going to be female. Index 1 is female. Index 2 is going to be male. There we go. And I'm going to select the pay reference. Come in here, click on the pay reference. Index 0 is going to be empty, while index 1 we have as follows. So we have index 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, and just 5. So these constant are the reference number for all of the employees. Okay, if you have more than one employee, then you can enter their details here, so that's fine. Now that is done, if we run it, we should be able to see those values that I just enter in there. So let's see. Alright, index 0 is empty, so index 2 has that, and so on. So let's look at the other one. That is good. So the reason why the index are important is because I'm going to use them to clear the system. Example of what I'm talking about, I should be able to show you guys that here right now. You see where we have reset, double click on reset. So press enter inside reset, and let's go for, let's use try cache here. Let's try that again. So CBO dot selected index, and that will be equals 0. Okay, and the other one is CBO selected gender selected index, that will be 0 as well. There we go. Then we have BTN. Oh no, it's not BTN, it's TXT. City wage. So that's going to be dot text equals 0.00. There we go. Alright. Now TXT basic pay. There. Then TXT overtime. There. Then I think we have more, 1 or 2 more TXT. The address, we're going to clear that. No, address, yeah, we clear that. We clear the address. So let's see what and what we can clear. TXT employee, we're not going to clear that. So we're going to enter some value in there, and that is going to be Pan Africa. That's the employee. Then let's undo that. Let's see if there's any more TXT. Postcode, clear that. Now TXT, I think that's it for the TXT. So let's go for LBL. LBL deduction, clear. LBL the gross pay, clear. LBL net pay, clear. LBL NI code, LBL, NI number, clear. That's good. LBL, NI pay, clear. LBL, we have pension, clear. LBL, pension paid. LBL, student loan, clear. LBL, let's see, we're in student loan now, almost done. We have tax, clear. LBL, we have taxable, clear. LBL, tax code, clear. Now LBL, we have tax code done, tax period, clear. LBL, wages or wage reference, clear. Alright, so that takes care of my resets. There's one more, RT, that will be pay reference. Pay, no, it has no name yet, okay, but I'm going to call it pay slip. RT pay slip, that will be dot, clear. So now let's come down here and take care of the cash. That will be exception EX, and right underneath here we're going to enter as follows. So we enter a message box there, message box, column because it's using a method, and we just enter exception dash message. There we go. So the only one that I'm missing out is the payslip, and that is the rich text box. So let's give that a name. Let's come in here, select the rich text box, go straight to the properties, right in here. I'm just gonna give that a name. There we go. That is the rich text. That is the name for the rich text box, RT payslip. Now that is out of the way, so let's take care of the exit button. Double click on exit. So this should disappear anytime from now. So we come right there. I'm going to copy this, come right down here. So let's use try cash, try there, and come right underneath here, paste the cash. Let's see, why is this one not cleared yet? It is. Alright then, I think it's meant to be there. Yeah, this is C++, so it should be this arrow. Okay, then here I'm going to declare the following. So for the exits, let's say dialog results. I think it should work like that. Let's see, and that will be I exit. No, okay, let's come in here and take care of this then. If it doesn't work like that, then we use as follows. Let's say system column Windows column, then that is forms column there. Okay, it works like that. Alright, let's come down here. So my variable is declared anyway. Let's say I exit. I'm just going to take in the following message. Let's say message box column show the following message. confirm if you want to exit. So that is my very first argument, comma. The second argument will be the name of my project, so I can just call it Advanced Payroll System. That's my second argument. So the third argument, I'm going to put a comma, and let's call that buttons, message box buttons, column, yes or no, comma. The next one is going to be message box icon. Let's look for an icon here. I'm going to go for question mark icon. Let me type it out. Message box icon. There we go. That's an icon there. Column, question, semicolon there. So I'm now going to use a selection statement. If, let's say, I exit equals dialog result, column, yes, no, I have to enter all of these then. If that is yes, then we just need to say close there. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to delete that. I think that's why. Okay, I've decided to use close. Normally I just use application column exit, but I seems to see close somewhere, I don't know, but let me comment this out and let's try this code close. But then I'm going to copy this because I'm going to use it straight inside my menu. Okay, the menu created for the system. So let's come right here, and that's the menu there. Drop this down, double click on exit, and instead of typing out the whole code, we just need to call that very function, comma E there. Get rid of this. So that should take care of exit there. Now I'm going to run that, and let's run it and see. I want to make sure that close works here. It works in C#, so let's see if it's going to work here. C++, and this is my first time of using that in C++ as well. So exit, yes, it's working. Exit, yeah. Okay, that's another method that I've just implemented, so I'm going to leave that in there. So you have a choice, either you use close or you use application.exit. That is fine. So we've taken care of that. Now let's take care of this other menu. I'm going to take care of, let's take care of new, this other one. Let's take care of the easy ones for now. I'm going to copy these again. Come right down here, using try catch again, and paste that underneath here. And here, that is new. So I'm going to say RT dot clear. There, that is it. Done. That's for the new. And I'm going to call this straight away in the other menu itself. So grab it, come back in here, go to file, double click on new, press enter, paste that in there, press enter E, get rid of the system objects. That is that. I've just call whatever I have in here is called here as well. Okay, so that is taken care of. For open, save and print, we do need some more objects in here. let's see. Yeah, we need object here for all of these, so let's come back to, I'll go back to the toolbox. I'm going to pin that down. I need color, dialog color. I need font. Here is font. There we go. Then come down here, print document, print dialog. We need open dialog, save dialog. There. And what else do we need? Okay, I think, okay, whatever, if I come across any other thing, I just come here and check that out as well. Alright, for now, so we have all that dialogue in place. Oh, let's do this. Because this C++ program is going to be using assets, MS assets, so let's go into where I have my assets, and I'm going to copy. That is the program I intend to use, and I'm going to copy that and just dump it in here. So let me open it so that you guys see that there's nothing inside that asset database. You see that it's empty. I've included the link of this to the description area for you guys, so I'm just going to copy it and dump it inside my C++ folder. Paste right there. So I can close this now. Even the C++ folder, minimize that. We may have to have a look at that to verify the input on the database. Okay, now that is done. Now let's go into our Server Explorer. If you don't have your Server Explorer, you go to Tools, go straight to Tools, and you just select Connect to Database. That is it right there, the same thing. Okay, there, that opens up the Server Explorer and this dialog. Inside this dialog, the first thing you want is the driver that you're going to be using for your database. The one we're using is Microsoft Access Database File, OLEDB. So if that's not the one you're using, or if you have the wrong one in here, all you need to do is click on change and just select the one you want. This is the one we intend to use. So the next thing is the location of the database that I've just shown to you guys. I'm going to click on browse, and let's locate the location. Let's look for the location of that. Yeah, right in here somewhere. Let's scroll right down. Database should be here. There we go. CPP payroll system. There. Alright. And now I have my database in place. So we can test to confirm that is there. Very good. Test connection succeeded. Click on OK. Now let's click on Advanced. See inside the Advanced, drag that. What we need is we need to know the provider. That is it. And this is the connection that I want. I'm going to copy all of that. Copy. That is copied now. Click on OK. And I'm going to get rid of this admin. Click on OK. There. Alright, I don't have any more use for that. So let me click on my form. Right here inside the form, let's go right up. So right here. So I'm going to say using name space. That's going to be, oh, wrong spelling, space, and that is going to be system : data. That will be column OLEDB. There we go. There, and now have the library in place. Okay, now I can then go straight underneath the fragment there and just create the object that I need. Come right down here. There we go, right here. And now I'm now going to enter OLEDB connection, that is it right there. And my connection name is going to be connect. So this connect, there should be a ref in there. That is going to be equals garbage, new garbage collector, and that is going to be OLEDB connection. Alright, and inside the connection I'm now going to have the address that I copied earlier. That is the address that I copied, yeah, using this Server Explorer. Now you see I have an error here, so to get rid of that, you see this backspace, it has to be double backspace. Let's make that double, double, and double here as well, and that is it, and enter semicolon there. Okay, that is the address where my database is. You do need this, you must do it exactly the same way. Okay, if you can't find this, or if you forget it, all you need to do is go back in there. You see your Server Explorer, click on your Server Explorer. That is the database in there. Right click on it and select the properties, and right inside the properties, that is the address that I've just copied, this very one. That is it. You can see it, connection string, that is it right there. Okay, alright, so that is sorted. Now let's go back in there. I also need to declare some more variables here, so those are going to be double, and I'm going to have inner city. The inner city will be for anyone working in the city. That's this extra wages you get for working in the city. Then you have the basic pay. Then we have overtime. Then we're going to have tax. Let's move this down so that we don't have, we have tax, comma. Then we have pension, comma. Then we're going to have student loan. Should be an N there for student loan. Yep. Comma. Alright, we have student loan. Then I'm going to have NI payment, comma. Then I'm going to have period. There we go. Those are the variables I'm going to be using. I've set them up here as a global variable. Okay, and in here, that is the address of my database. Okay, that is it. You need your own address, so me breaking this down into double lines makes no sense. It will only give me an error. You do need your own address, so just copy your own address and there. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now let's try out this to make sure it works. I'm going to copy the name, the connect that I made up, that is just like my variable, or you can call it object. I'm going to come into form load and let's try that out. Okay, let's double click on the form. There we go. And I'm going to use try catch. Let's copy all of this, paste it right here, and in here I'm just going to enter connect dot open. There. Alright, let's enter a message in there to confirm if it opens or not. So in here I'm just going to enter as follows. Let's say connection. So connection is successful. There we go. Alright, so if I'm able to connect correctly, this message should pop up. Right, so let's save that, or let's add some more. I'm going to add some more gadgets to that, so let's grab hold of all of this. Yeah, why not? I just want to be sure that the connection is very successful. Paste that in there. Then I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this to information. Yeah, and I'm going to change this to OK. There we go. Alright, just to try it out. It's just for testing, that's all. You don't really need it. So I'm going to save and let's run. The 6 time is now coming up. Let's see. There we go. Look at that. So the database connected successfully. You can see my information icon, my dialog, and so on. That is fine. Okay, so I'm going to exit out, or we can click on exit right here. There we go. Yes, that is good. Alright guys, so like I said, this is just to try that the system is working. So I can comment it out or just delete it. I'm going to comment it out for now. And right inside my form load, this very form load itself, okay, I'm going to do as follows. I'm going to create an object for the date, and I will say it's going to be called time, and this time will be equals date.now. Date time column now. Okay, and date.now, let me declare a local variable, and I'm going to call that local variable month, and that month will be equals date time. So it's taking in whatever value we have in here, dash to months. So that should give me the numeric value of the month. So I'm using one stone to kill two birds here. Now let's say LBL tax period dash test, that is going to be equals, it has to be converted. Let's say convert to string, because it only takes in string character. And what am I converting? I am actually converting whatever we have in months, because months is an integer. There we go. Now let's find out the other one. I think it's called I call it TS LBL date. Yeah. So I'm going to say dot text, that will be equals. I want it to be, this is string column. We want you to get it formatted, and once it's formatted, I want the following in there, and that is going to be, let's put it in curly braces. Column, the month format, I'm going to put / date / and I'm going to put year 1 2 3 4. Okay, that's how I want you to display the year, and then close that up here. Now I'm going to say comma date.now. Grab this there, column now. So that should give me the date as well. So the date is going to be inside our text box on the menu bar, and this should show me 8th, the month August. So when this form loads, that's what I should get. If there's any error, this should pop up. Let's get rid of this. This just, yeah, get rid of it. I'll finish with that anyway. So that it becomes a little bit much clearer so that I don't confuse you guys. Okay. So I'm going to run it now. Let's click on run. There we go, guys. Right there we can see the dates. It's 8, that's the month, the 8th month of the year, and here the dates. Okay, let's check this and make sure it's bold. Let's go back in here and select that. Let's look for the properties here, and I just need something to make it bold. Let's see, fonts here. Let's make it a little bit much more readable, bold. Let's see. Okay, that's much better. Alright, so let's run it one more time. There we go. Alright, let's take care of 1, 2, 3, some other easy ones before we come to the serious ones. Okay, let's take care of those easy ones. Exit out. Now that I have, I think I've done this one. Let's see. Yes. No, I haven't. Alright, I'm going to copy this. That is copy. Come right down here. Try cache. And that was copy. So it's going to be RT paste dot copy. There. That takes care of copy. I'm going to copy all of this and use it for the others. And double click on paste. There. Changes to paste. That's paste taken care of. Let's take care of cut. And that is cut. Let's come right here. Paste and change this to cut. There. Now let's see how we've done it on the other side. Okay, right here. Copy. No, it's not done. So I can just copy and paste that. Where's the address? That's the address for copy. Instead of reinventing the whole wheel, just copy that. Come right down here, paste that in there for copy. Enter a E there. Delete this. We have that of copy in place. Now back. Now paste. Double click and paste. Come right down here. Where is paste? Let's cut. This is paste. Copy the link or the function area. Paste that in there. Enter the address right there. And get rid of this. Now we then need to take care of quotes. That is quotes. I'm going to copy all of this again. So I'm just calling the functions that I've already put together. So let's go back to the form to double click on that. Now double click on that and there. E. Okay, so I'm going to try out all these that I've put together, just using anything. So let's run. Alright, so let's enter whatever in here. Just anything. Okay, so if I select, I should be able to copy let's select it all, copy, and I should be able to paste. Very good, it's working. Now let's try out cut. There, paste, select it all, cut. Alright, that is fine. So we've taken care of that as well. So we just need to take care of, oh, let's paste again. I want to make sure that's it, the new is working. Paste again, test the new here. That's fine. So for now guys, I'm going to call it the end of the second part of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys shortly.